A high court in Kenya, sitting in Nairobi, the capital of that country, has declared the abduction and detention of the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, from Kenya to Nigeria in June of 2021 illegal and unlawful. The court also awarded compensation damages of 10 million Kenyan shillings against the Kenyan government for gross violations of Kanu's fundamental human rights. The presiding judge, Justice E. Mwita, in his judgment, faulted both Nigeria and Kenya for the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu in gross violation of his rights as guaranteed by the Constitution. The judge further said that having entered Kenya lawfully, he was subject to the protection offered by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and the government of Kenya had an obligation to uphold and protect Kanu's rights and fundamental freedom. The Court of Appeal in Abuja had ordered the release of Nnamdi Kanu in October of 2022 after striking out the terrorism and treasonable felony charge filed by the Nigerian government on the grounds that the IPOB leader was not properly extradited from Kenya. However, the Supreme Court dismissed the appeal court's decision.
Victory after a Kenyan High Court ruled that the 2021 arrest and transfer of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, to Nigeria was illegal and unconstitutional. The landmark judgment delivered on June 24th by Justice E.C. Mwita found that Kanu was abducted, detained without communication, tortured and flown to Nigeria without due legal process, violating both Kenyan constitutional rights and international law. The court awarded Kanu 10 million Kenyan shillings, about 86 million naira, in damages. IPOB have since described the ruling as a judicial earthquake, accusing both the Nigerian and Kenyan governments of a state-sponsored act of international terrorism. In its statement, IPOB thanked Kenyan activist lawyer PLO Lumumba and called the verdict a stain on the legacies of former President Uhuru Kenyatta and Muhammadu Buhari. The group now plans a global legal push for justice. The news is coming to you live, and you can also watch us on our social media platforms. Still to come, Dangote reaffirms commitment to list fertilizer company on NGX. And in the international news, DR Congo and Rwanda sign long-awaited peace deal in Washington. And in sports, Super Eagles goalkeeper Okoye faces long-term ban. There'll be more news after the break. Don't go away.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you're watching from. I'm Mazi Nnmadi Kanu, voice of the masses. Yes, this one's from Ibere TV, IGTV, says court declares Nnamdi Kanu abduction and redemption to